Shamanism and Tantra are like brother and sister. Yeah, you can't really separate both from each other, and that's why I do work with both. So shamanism is the world of our consciousness in this duality we live in. Yeah, life in the end is a question of taste. We create our being, our soul. We decide how we handle challenges in our life. Which attitude do we develop to work through trauma, conflicts? This is the crucial question, how we decide in life to be happy or to be in pain. Yeah? It's like a game. It's a game we play with ourselves. We are the ones who dig our own traps, and we also step inside our own traps. Yeah? We are like spiders in our nets, like waiting to wrap the net around ourselves. It's all us. It's not someone from outside. We are our own enemies and our own friends. Yeah, so if we take responsibility for our taste and how we live our lives, we come in a kind of mastership about our consciousness and what we do with our lives. And sometimes we play that we fail in life, that we have success, that we make money, that we become hard and bitter. Yeah, or we learn how to grow, how to heal. Also healing, it's a part of our game, a part of duality, because in non-duality there's nothing you could heal from. You already healed. There's nothing wrong. Yeah. So in this duality there are certain rules, and those rules, laws of the universe, you could say university of life. Yeah, this universe has certain laws, and these laws you learn in shamanism. It's about recognizing and feeling energies, conflicts, potential of a other human being or yourself, being aware, and then also transforming energies, dissolving energies, integrate energies. Yeah, to grow personally, to grow into consciousness, into the world, to understand connections in the world, how the world functions. So you become more and more conscious in your game, in your play. And this is the birth of Tantra. Because always when you dive deep inside something, like into a certain field of consciousness, you become one with it and you widen your horizon. Your consciousness expands. For example, imagine you have a suppressed anger inside you, but with a certain trigger, you step inside this anger because you can't hold it back or suppress anymore, and you become it. You go consciously inside this anger, you fully feel it, you dive deep inside, and then at one point the anger will dissolve because you felt it for 100%. It's like every energy wants to become ecstasy. Yeah? This is where every energy goes, to the top, to the highest peak. So when you dive deep into the consciousness, into that kind of feeling or conflict, and you become it and it dissolves, you feel the power, what was charged inside that field, and it becomes integrated in your system. Yeah? So you wake up to yourself, you wake up to laws of consciousness, and you become more whole. And with that, you come deeper to the source of everything. Yeah? Because all those energies, all those traumas, everything you experience in your life needs to come from something, from a source. Yeah? And you become more in touch and connection with yourself through that. Yeah? You come in connection with yourself, your suppressed feelings, your consciousness, your soul, and with that you feel more transparent and you get access to that life force, what runs through you and makes all this game, all those energies possible. Yeah? Because there's life force in everything what is alive. Yeah? Also in your energy system, feelings. Everything has energy. And that comes from the source where nothing is defined yet. Yeah? So this source, it's like a spring, yeah, like a spring, and it goes into certain energies. It takes certain forms and is playing with those forms. Yeah, like when you come here as a baby and your consciousness is very pure, but then you become that kind of person. You get your name. You have those parents who have this profession. Then you go to this school. You have those friends. Yeah, your life becomes a form and more fixed. Yeah, you find your identity, your identifications in life, your forms in life. So you become more unflexible. Yeah? And a lot of people get trapped into that form at one point and they don't know how to get out. Yeah? They are in their programs and their patterns and their identifications and their attachments, and they are lost in that. It's like you are in prison. Yeah? If you want to liberate yourself, you go back to source, from where you create, and then you decide what you really want, how you really answer to situations in life. And this is your game, this is your play. Yeah? But the source itself is just running, it's just flowing. And this is Tantra. Yeah? So from Tantra, the shamanism is born. But when you go back from shamanism to your self, in connection with yourself, you end up again, you go back to your source, you go back to yourself. That's why you say, reconnect, yeah, with yourself. Go back to yourself. Come home. Yeah? And then you come to your own source, to your point of regeneration, to that point where you don't need to heal because you're already healed in your essence. Yeah? It's the ultimate, never-ending source. It's eternity. It's your fountain of youth. It's the energy that runs through everything, what makes all those beautiful manifestations happening. Yeah, all those miracles that we are here in our bodies, in this world, with this nature, is a miracle. The miracle we always waited for. And people are still waiting for miracles because they don't get it with their consciousness, they don't experience it in their body. Yeah? And this spark of life, this life force, to feel yourself as a divine vessel. This is Tantra. And Tantra is something you can't learn. There are no techniques in that way. Yeah? It's not a sexual practice in the end what brings you there. It's an inner process. It's an inner opening. It's a surrendering. It's when you give up this illusion of yourself in this, that this is you. It's like dying the mystic death. And then realizing you are already this source, you're already this life force. Yeah, what feels like there's nothing, it's crystal clear, it's like stillness. And still it's alive, yeah? You can't really define it. But it's something what gives space to everything. So what the base of the space that everything can be there inside this space, what's the shamanism. So in the end, you could say, you could connect shamanism to duality and Tantra to non-duality, but this is also not 100% true because both is the same. I know it's paradox and difficult to understand, but I would describe it like that on the first level to just feel inside. You can't really understand it with your head. It's something you can just experience. I work with both shamanism and Tantra. I can't separate it from each other, also not in my work with people. So if you want to look deeper in your life, your energies, if you want to solve something, let go of something, if you want to change something,